stage of the tournament. And both of these players are really good, so this is going to be a pretty hype match, actually.
Yeah, I'm pulling up brackets now. I'm actually going to look at what the previous times were, if I can find that one.
I know Kerbis had that insane board with Brig Eye where they both got like low 47s or something. I think CMFP might have messed up his timer. Maybe. But yeah, so Kerbis I think has a 105 or a low 106, and then I think CMFP has a 105. I'll double check that real quick.
It looks like both these players have gotten sub hours before, so that'll certainly help this.
Yeah. Okay. Kerbis has a 106.02 any percent, and CMFP has a 105.35. So not even 30 seconds separating them there.
But I don't always use that as a factor because we do have a lot of players who aren't any percent runners mainly, and do fantastic in this. Oh, and CMFP taking a death falling through the bridge.
I've definitely never done that in a race before. Except that I have. Anyways. So Kerbis taking an early lead for that. Meanwhile, let's look at this board. So there's a lot of gross goals on here, I gotta say. But there's not a lot of late game in particular stuff either.
Yeah, unfortunately it's not on stream for the viewers yet, but I'm also looking on the Bingo Sync site, and yeah, it's got a lot of it's got a good variety of things. Like there's not a lot of 2-for-1s happening here.
Yeah. There is a regional coins goal in Cascade, so we might see people start going for that at the beginning. Other than that, we'll probably just see them go for Brutal per usual.
Guys, the restreamer is working on it. Just be patient. And of course we have a unique captures as the middle box, so...
Yeah, and it's only 22 unique captures as the middle, so that's actually a pretty solid square.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to get. Just by the way, we didn't really do introductions, so I'm Troy Bathens.
I'm JKB.
Okay, cool. And the viewers finally have a board.
There we go. Alright, so looking at this, there's only, I think, 3 squares that force you to go to snow or seaside. I'm double checking the treasure chest because I don't know chests very well.
Fair, it doesn't come up too often.
Especially not in that quantity. Yeah, you can actually get 9 chests as early as wooded. Though it's not terribly likely, but... So yeah, 3 that require you to go to Snow Seaside, so it's very possible that we won't see them at all.
Yeah. And yeah, someone mentioning that we got the 45 regional coins here in Cascade that you could get. That's probably too large of a Cascade Kingdom goal to be going for.
Yeah, unless you're going for that 225 as well, which is... I mean, I haven't gotten a real good route yet, but I would say that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. You could go for two the timer challenges here for the 5 timer challenges.
Yeah.
Also get a good amount of sub areas. There are some really quick sub areas in Cascade. And yeah, it looks like Kerbis is already going around getting a lot of different. Yeah, he took a short route there, like a short detour, just to get some extra purple coins before moving on. And yep, going right to the timer challenge.
Yeah, so there's only 3 squares as far as Stone Seaside goes, so you can avoid those, but you do have to go to at least Metro. Honestly, I would probably go as far as Snow Seaside here, because I mean the Tomb Slots is a Metro goal, but the other Metro goals aren't that great. 26 moons isn't terrible, but it's still 6 extra moons you have to get, so it's like 2.5 minutes worth probably.
Right. It's very interesting to see CMFP only getting the timer challenge and not bothering for that treasure chest.
Yeah, he must either not be planning on doing those chest moons, or maybe just doesn't want to get too many extra here in particular. Kerbis
Right.
is going for a lot of regionals though. Or not Kerbis, but CMFP both. Oh yeah, both of them are really.
Both of them are. Kerbis really hasn't started his collection that much yet. If I had to guess, I'd say that they're part of this is probably do the top left corner, 225 total regional coins. Because that is just in like a good spot.
Yeah.
Like with a lot of the other lines going on, so like that really might be what's being considered here, not necessarily the 45 regional coins.
Yeah, so the only particular goal in Cascade is just the checkpoints. And the regionals. There's no like 10 or 15 moons here, but we still see both of them got well over the required 5. So.
Right. And CMFP did 1 timer challenge, whereas Kerbis did 2. And also making sure to get captures. I don't think CMFP got the chain jump. The regular chain jumps in Cascade, just while Kerbis did, so Kerbis is currently 1 capture ahead.
Yeah, and it's not, with 22 captures being the goal, it's not tragic to miss that one, but it is a pretty quick and easy one to get.
Absolutely.
Oh no. He did just grab that checkpoint though, so he won't be losing much from that.
So CMFP got he left with 15 purple coins, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. It wasn't that many. Kerbis definitely going for that 45 though, I think. Because while it is nice to get a lot of purples in Cascade, if you're going for that many regionals, it is like a 225 goal. I wouldn't quite scavenge this much for him, you know?
Yeah, I could see that, but it's actually not that difficult to find 45.
Exactly. There's the 4 in the sub area, but other than that, all of the rest of them are just in the world.
Yeah.
And CMFP did do slots though, so I imagine that diagonal between his grabbing regionals and Cascade, and then the slots, he's probably going for that top left, bottom right diagonal.
And we do have some good. Sorry, we do have a good amount of sub areas that you could potentially do here because we got 6 moons for sub areas for sand. So yeah, we do actually have the 1-2 verse being a lot of sub area stuff.
Yeah, 6 in sand, 8 in wooded, 18 total.
Yeah.
That's
it, but it's still
Yeah,
like that's
still better
useful.
than nothing. Yeah.
Like that's 14 sub areas right there. And that technically is a chess moon for CMFP, but I don't think he's going for it.
Yeah, I think he was more just grabbing it for coins. Might be going for outfits or something else.
Right.
Also, I think Kerbis was trying to get or is going for that 2 checkpoints in Cascade, since I think he grabbed that checkpoint in Cascade deliberately, but he didn't mark it. He might have just forgotten to, though.
Am I blind? Where is that one?
The bottom, column 1, row 4.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he's having the same problem. He just can't find it again. He'll just mark it later.
That is a possibility.
CMFP dying in there. I think he grabbed the capture already. And he grabbed the secret moon, so he just has to get the regionals there and then the other moon.
Got some good movement going on, but he knows he's going this area because he wants to get those 3 purples in there.
Yep.
Because so there is a 50 regional coins for sand as well going on in this kingdom, which is half the total regional coins in Sand Kingdom, and they are very spread out.
Yeah, especially like half of them. Well, not half of them, but you know, good 30, 40 of them are locked until you get Kingdom Peace.
Right. And just Curve's just going into that 2D section in the tower just for the purple coins, not even going all the way up.
And CMFP stocking up on some more coins in the bullet bill area too.
It's a good place to get them. While you're getting sub areas, why not just get all those coins that you need for your costumes?
Yeah, I have to imagine both of them are thinking of going for column 2. If they're doing column 2, they might as well be doing column 2, row 4, and the diagonal. Although Kerbis maybe isn't doing the. Really curious whether or not he's actually getting that 2 checkpoints in Cascade or not. Ooh, taking a death there, although not too bad since he's gonna be able to climb up a little more easily. CMFP also making his way through the 2D tower.
So this time getting the moon.
Yeah. I think both of them still have to do the Jaxi sub-area if they're going for those 6 sub-area moons. And that alone would put Kerbis at 50 regionals, so he doesn't really need to go out of his way to grab more unless he really wants to for some other stuff.
Right, and in terms of captures, I know that Kerbis got a bullet bill, but did you get a Moai yet?
No, he's going into that right now.
Yeah, he'll get a Moai in here. I just realized I counted a capture twice. Good job, me.
Nice.
Actually, looking at this board, there's not a lot of possibility for deep woods happening.
Yeah, not really. Because you have nut moons as a goal, you have sub areas and wooded as a goal. Unless you're going for a treasure chest in there, then there's not really a whole lot of reason to go, and I don't think either of them are really going for that. It's possible, but based on what we've seen, ooh, CMFP nearly getting squished there.
It would have been so bad.
That would have been, it would have been bad, but it would have been kind of funny. It's very rare you get to see those deaths.
Yes. Interesting that CMFP is going straight for this moon instead of turning around for those coins there, considering how much he was caring about those coins before.
Yeah, and this makes 5 sub-area moons that he's gotten, but he still needs one more from the Jaxi sub-area if he wants to get to that 6 count. Looks like what he's probably going for right now. And he's going for that top left, bottom right, so 22 sand moons is a goal for him. So he is grabbing these extras on purpose. Nearly synced up. They're heading into the Jaxi sub area. They'll both probably mark that 6 sub area moons goal at about the same time.
Yeah. We also got a lot of. They also got a couple chest moons happening as well. I think they're both at 2 chest moons, from what I can tell. Kerbis got 1 in Cascade, 1 here, where CMFP got 2 in Sand.
Kerbis has gotten 2 in Sand because he did Sphinx and then Jaxi chest.
Oh, he did Sphinx. Okay. I wasn't sure if he did Sphinx or not. I don't even know if I should count music notes. There's so much stuff to track.
Yeah, music notes, there's only a 4, there's not a 6, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, I know, but if I'm already committed to writing stuff down, might as well.
Ooh, yeah, so with those cacti, apparently they can, oh my god, CMFP almost dying too.
Yeah.
They can make it to where
entirely
Jaxi can't
that
break momentarily. So you have to be real careful around him to make sure you can still break. Kerbis has marked 50 sand regionals and the 45 cascade, so he's at 97 regionals already. So if he's going for that 225, he's well on his way.
Yeah, and it's interesting that CMFP has not marked 6 moons from sub areas, but he has it.
Yeah, he maybe would.
And Kerbis just got it as well.
This is something though to where, I mean, it speaks to Kerbis having done quite a bit more bingo than CMFP. Kerbis already at 97 regionals. CMFP's at probably about 53 right now, I think, if he had 15 or so, 54 in total in Cascade and Sand combined. And I think they're both going for that 25 regionals goal, so...
Yeah, from one of my math year, I got like 50 to 60 purple coins for CMFP right now. Whereas to Kerbis is like almost 100.
Now the other thing is that so CMFP's gone for those 18 total sub-area moons. He has 7 right now because he got the extra one in the Sand Underground area.
That does count as one, even though it's that is the one of the exceptions that exists, where a sub-area moon doesn't always have to be 2 per sub-area.
Yep. And Kurt was smart thinking, stopping by now to grab 2 costumes since he already has the coins for them. And then that's 2 costumes that he doesn't have to buy with gold coins later.
Right.
CMFP grabbing his 3rd Notes Moon.
And deviating from the 90% route for CMFP. Just not going for the zipper moon there and just going straight down to the cheap.
Yeah, I imagine he's going to grab this, and then he's going to grab Notes and something else. I'm not sure if there's anything else he really needs to grab here. He might go for the Shards Moon.
The timer challenge.
Oh, right. There's also timer challenges to grab here, too. Sand, it really is, or not Sand, Lake is really a kind of a troublesome kingdom to do sometimes, just because you only need 8 moons to move on here, and there's a lot of stuff that's objectives for bingo, like timer challenges and captures and stuff, where you need to get Kingdom Peace, and then you only have 5 moons to play with until you're getting extras.
Oh, you only bought 1 outfit from that store? Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Neo. I feel like I should take a screenshot. Well, not a screenshot. An actual picture of this post-it note after the game. Like it is loaded with information right now.
Right, so it looks like Kerbis is going to be going all the way to Snow if he's doing all of column 5, and he's practically done with all of it besides the Snow goal already. So column 5, probably R3 if he's doing timer challenges and costumes.
Yeah, this is only his 2nd timer challenge because he only did 1 in Cascade.
Yep.
And yeah, Kerbis getting that music note moon music note thing out of the way real quick, so he doesn't have to bother continuously keeping track of it. Fanciful Unicorn, he actually did manage to collect 6 sub-area moons in Sand. He just didn't mark it.
Yeah. I don't think either of them are going for that Shard Skull, though. Maybe they're both neglecting to mark some of these goals on purpose to try and juke each other out. Who knows?
Yes, the next level strats. My guess is that Kerbis is going for total sub areas, and Sand just has a lot of good ones.
Yeah, he might actually be doing well, there's a lot more that he needs to grab here if he's doing chess spoons, because there's 3 of them here, and one of them is post-peace. He's going to be grabbing a few extra here, I think. Because he's got to go get world peace, partially for captures, partially for timers, partially for chess moon.
And CMFP didn't get the other music note moon here in Seaside. He just left after getting the timer challenge.
Yeah, he might be electing to get that last one in Metro, or maybe even Seaside if he wants to do that instead.
Right, I keep saying Seaside instead of Lake. I meant Lake. And that seems like a weird idea to go to Seaside as well, because we're forced. I mean, Kerbis is at least forced to go to Snow Kingdom right now with the 2 barrier moons.
Yeah, Kerbis is, I think, doing C5, R3, and then he might have got that. That's also possible. He might have gotten that second cascade checkpoint, thinking that he was going to be going for it, and then changed his mind. All right, Kerbis is going to go for the painting jump.
Oh, he's doing the jump! Like the hardest jump in the game. And nails it!
Easy. Lake painting jump is free. If you're Kerbis, anyways. Alright, so I'd say it's safe to say he's going for treasure chest moons at this point. So he's probably doing C5, C4, and R3. Meanwhile, CMFP going for TLBR, probably column 1 and row 5 for the other 2.
Crap, I didn't keep track of how many regionals CMFP had in Seaside, but I don't think he's going for 225 at this point, so it doesn't matter. Oh, in Lake. I keep saying Seaside instead of Lake. Words. Yeah, I actually have no idea how many purples Kerbis and CMFP just got in Lake.
Yeah. I think Kerbis maybe will decide to go down to Deep Woods for some chest moons, but if he does, it'll be like, I don't know, it'd have to be like after Spewer, I would think, because he's going to be needing to collect at least 15 purples, which, I mean, you can do in the front area. Definitely going in. I guess he's just going to grab the 1 and get out, probably.
Always
Maybe
gotta
grabs.
you always gotta put Deep Woods in or out.
You do.
It's a rule. It's an unspoken rule.
It's a really underrated area. Oh, he's also got captures to get down here too. That's a very true thing.
Yes.
He's not gonna want to get too awfully many moons
Did he grab
though.
Did he grab zippers and leg?
I don't remember exactly. You should be fine even if he didn't. Especially if he's already in deep woods, which is 3 captures that you can't get anywhere else. At least in a normal bingo.
Yeah. Good piece switchless there from CMFP.
Yep. Alright, it looks like Kerbis is gonna go for probably Spiritless actually in Wooded. If he's gonna get a bunch of moons down here, he's just gonna need to grab some nut moons and maybe a couple others before leaving. Ooh, rip T-Rex. Press F in chat for the fallen T-Rex.
He's fine. See? He's alive.
I don't think we wanted him to be alive though. CMFPs are CMFP. Kerbis has already gotten 2 of the T-Rex moons though, so he might just decide not to go for your other ones. Yeah. Or maybe he is. Or he'll just get him tricked into coming over here. He's got to be careful with that 1 HP though.
Now CMFP finally marking 6 moons from sub areas.
Alright, Kerbis deciding to play it a little safer and bonking him with the seed. I was getting a little worried. And then you're getting 1 more timer from down here. I forgot that was down here too.
Yep, 5th and final timer challenge that he needs. And it looks like CMFP is going to join him in Deep Woods as soon as Kerbis leaves.
And so he is. Gotta be grabbing that timer down there, I guess, if he's going for column 1. Aside from that, I haven't. If he's going for the sub areas, he's got a lot of extra moons on the way. Unless he's going for something along the lines of the 24 moons in Wooded. But I can't imagine he's going for that. Oh, he's grabbing the outfit. He's gonna take a trip back down to Deep Woods, actually, Kerbis is. It'll be a short one, though. He doesn't have to, but it's a good treasure chest moon to get. So I think he's just rather get that done, get it out of the way. Maybe he has a particular route in mind as far as getting to 16 with 7 nut moons. I mean, with this rock and then with the treasure chest outfit room moon, he doesn't really need to grab any other moons aside from nut moons, which is a pretty nice place to be. Grabbing the fire bro capture. Skipping the nut in the tunnel though.
Yeah, I don't think he's going for that Deep Woods thing. He would have changed into that outfit if that was the case.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Just getting it because it's a costume, and he has the coinage. Let's see if And let's see if Kerbis actually remembers to get a poison piranha. You had a lot of people lately who had the capture goal and they'd forgotten to get capture the poison piranhas. It always happens.
Yeah.
And it looks like we might have another case of that.
It's not a bad thing, really. If he's gotten enough other captures that he's probably going to be fine, and
He'll be fine, but it's so easy to get.
it is, but it's not the fastest one to get either. It's not the worst one to skip, for sure.
But why skip any?
Well, I mean, there's, what, 30 or so? We go to all the way to Metro at the very least. You can miss 8. You're missing Knuckletech. He got everything in Cascade. CMFP taking another trip down. He's going to get that treasure chest moon down
Yeah,
there.
he's gonna get that outfit moon that you thought Kerbis would get.
Kerbis also a nice piece switch.
Because I don't think CMFP's going for costumes, and he bought this costume, so it makes sense that he's just going. He bought it just for the outfit moon.
Ah.
We had a feeling this might happen to Kerbis.
Yeah, he's local recording just in case, so. Alright, so CMFP, if he's... He's sitting at 28, well, 43 regionals in Wooded, because he already spent 15 of them.
You could be looking for more sub areas.
Yeah, because I mean, if he was planning on doing bottom row, then he has to get all of the sub areas pretty much.
Yeah.
Aside from, going as far as to get world peace, that's definitely not happening. I think he's trying to get back in the game as far as his purples go, just because he didn't get too many in the first couple areas, and maybe he did some math and realized, oh, I really need to start grabbing a ton, because if you do fall behind on your purple coin grabbing for something as big as 225, I mean, you're gonna need to really scour for coins later unless you want to revisit somewhere.
Yeah, you absolutely would have to backtrack in that case. I'm just gonna tune into the CMFP while we're waiting on Kerbis.
Paragoma unfortunately does not break the nut.
One day.
One day.
One day Goomba will be able to nut.
CMFP looking for that final moon shard. It's the one kind of down low, not beneath. Might find it. Oh no.
Someone doesn't know their route.
Someone is not too familiar with non-any percent moons.
Oh, there it is. Come on,
Hey,
you got
found
it,
it.
you got it.
That room does help him with his captures a bit, though, between the rocket and the Paragoomba.
Mm-hmm. No, don't fall, don't fall. Okay, we're fine.
No, I don't think he visited the shopping lake. I don't think he went for regionals at all there, really. Alright, CMFP fortunately does know where the second moon in here is, though.
Kerbis is notorious for having bad internet connections, so he'll be back.
Yeah. So he warned us before the start that there might be an internet outage. He was originally going to play yesterday, and then moved it to today, and hoping to avoid that. But sometimes you just gotta stick with it.
Yeah, this match will still count because he does have a local recording happening right now. So if the stream does cut out at any point, we can just, of course, go to his local recording if we ever doubt anything.
Alright, good. He found the other sub area. He almost went for the 8-bit area instead.
Right, and that brings our total up to 15 sub areas, provided he gets both moons in this one.
Yeah, and he's gonna have to for the 8 sub areas in Wooded, so.
Right.
Looks like Kerbis is coming back in business. He marked a couple of goals.
I don't think he ever left, really. He keeps going even if his internet's off.
Right, but if his internet's off, he can't mark goals.
Oh, that's true.
Unless maybe he moved to his phone with data, who knows.
Get some coins while you're waiting for that flower path.
Alright, Kerbs' stream is coming back up. He's actually just getting into Cloud, I think. So it will be back up here in a moment. Alright, there we go. Oh, just kidding. He's getting into Lost.
Kerbis in Lost Kingdom. So I'm not sure how many sub areas he did, but I'm sure he does.
Yeah, he had 10 before going into Wooded, so I'm sure he has. Even if he didn't grab any there, he's probably fine to grab a bunch in Metro. CMFP though, going a slightly more scenic route in Cap Kingdom. I'm not sure if he's going for.
He grabs 6 in sand for sub areas, and then.
Oh yeah, sorry, he had 8, not 10.
Yeah, he's at 8 sub areas. I was confused for a second. I know I'm keeping good track of this stuff.
Oh, he's getting the timer moon here. Okay, I think that's probably all he's grabbing. Unless he's deciding to go for those. Oh, he is marking something in row 1. He maybe he's deciding to go for that top row instead of whatever he was going for before. No?
He's just going around getting purples.
He does have 24 moons and wooded marked. And there's a 10 regional points and cap goal.
Well, he's already past that, so
Yep.
if he cared about that, he would have marked it, or he's about to mark it.
Yeah, he is at 15, so if he needs to buy an outfit, you can do that too.
I love Cap Kingdom.
Yeah, it really is a nice little kingdom. Alright, so 28 coins and cap for CMFP. Kerbis has grabbed at least 15 and lost. And other than that, he is taking the death, but probably about to leave. Oh no, he's gonna man up first. That's good.
Well, with that 15, he can buy a costume right there.
Yep.
And now we get into CMFP's fight with Bowser.
Very clean fight coming out for CMFP.
Yeah, it had just like a small mess up. I was in trouble with the meme trees.
Nice dodging by Kerbis there to not be hit by any of those flies. That was a really luckiest
That was
bonk.
the luckiest bonk I've ever seen.
Nuttiest bonk ever.
What just happened?
The thing is too, like if he had fallen, that's a klepto activation.
Yeah,
right there.
absolutely, yeah.
Or a death. And at that point, you would rather have the death than the klepto.
Yes.
Alright, Kerbis is at 19 captures right now.
Good to know.
Grabbing
Considering
3
his
in
internet-
Metro.
Yeah, considering his internet cut out, it was hard to tell. So I just kind of just stopped keeping track at some point. Trying to capture these purples.
Yeah, those are a
With
pain
the
to do with the
downward.
down throw. I always
Well, not if you have Joy-Cons.
Well, yeah, but even then, like, the down throw doesn't like to go down in that gap very well. At least when I usually do it, so I always just go for the wall kicks to grab him.
Well, you got 2 out of 3 there.
Yeah, that's good enough. He's just getting him for filler at this point anyways. He's already up the 15 that he needs.
Right.
Clean 2 cycle by Kerbis.
Nicely done. And we are out of loss for CMFP after getting 18 points.
Looks like he's gonna try and get enough Metro Regionals too to get the outfit. Alright, Kerbis at least 21 captures now. He grabbed both the taxi and the Darcy the intended way.
Mm-hmm. And he's getting the manhole right now, so that's 22 for him.
Yep.
And now he's going over it with the pole. CMFP opting to take the safe strat in Metro.
Alright, Kerbis talking about yeah.
Of course, you got to get more outfits.
Yeah, he might
Gotta get
opt
your
to get. Yeah, he might opt to get all the rest of his outfits now, since he doesn't really need to go to the shop again after this.
That would seem like the most likely idea.
So he can get 3 outfits right now. Yep, there he goes.
But I think that would make him one short. I believe he's currently at 5, if we count the one he's purchasing right now.
See if he got sand, wooded, lost, these 3, metro, that puts him at 7. So unless he did actually get both bits in sand, which he might have, I don't know why he wouldn't have, but I mean, someone said he didn't, so.
And he only purchased 2 costumes just now. So.
No, he got 3 because he's down. He had 617 coins. Now he's down to 17.
Is that enough for 3 costumes?
Yeah, they're 200 each.
Oh yeah, it's 200 per. Yeah.
50 for the hat, 150 for the outfit.
CMFP starting out his Mecha Wiggler fight. And Kerbis getting another sub area. Bringing his total to 10. Unless he got something in wooded.
So I did double check sand. He did only get the 1 outfit there. So we may see him grabbing another one regional coin wise in sand, or yeah, I don't think he would be able to get another 200 coins by then. So. Really clean fight by CMFP.
Getting that 2 cycle in. Easy every time. Did you get it? Oh,
not quite.
Did not call the shot correctly.
Yeah, I mean, see that?
Clips are allowed, I guess, because Kerbis is going for the outfit clip. Which both of them have 1.0, or no, CMFP has 1.0, Kerbis has 1.2. But this
Which is
clip
actually
fine.
very interesting as well, considering that Kerbis actually did purchase the building outfit for this.
Yeah,
This section just didn't change into it.
swag strats. $18 wood, or yeah, 18 lake, 39 sand. No, sorry, 7 lake, 18 wooded. No, 6 wooded. What am I looking at? Oh, I was looking at moons. My bad. Dude, I'm just gonna shout out a bunch of numbers and throw you off at this point.
Oh, thanks.
It's a team effort.
I was gonna use that as like a perfect opportunity. Oh, I can mark down how many purple coins he has in the kingdoms now, but I couldn't figure it out over you talking.
It's alright, we can go back and look at it.
Hey, ladies. Kerbis going back to Sand Kingdom. Cascade Kingdom, excuse me.
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
read maps.
Yeah, that's another good idea, actually, to get his last outfit, because he already has the coins there.
And there he is, marking his 22 unique captures. Just needs 9 treasure chest moons and 2 barrier moons and snow. Yeah, this being his 8th costume.
Don's the outfit, too.
Of course. Why not? I know it wastes 2 seconds, but shut up.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
It's okay, I insult myself. That's all I need to do.
The only reason to not do it is because Oddme also does it. Shout out to Oddme.
Actually, now thinking about it here, Kerbis does not have 18 moons from sub areas, and he has marked that.
Does he not? He did. I have to look just to think. He did the 6 in sand. He did 2 in lake. He did.
I don't know what he
least-
did in Wooded.
Yeah, I think he did at least 2 in wooded. He probably did pipes. And then he did at least 4 in metro. That would put him at 14. So unless he might have done another one in wooded while we weren't able to see.
Yeah, that's my guess. Because I'm actually currently putting him at like 16.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Or around there. We'll have to double check sub areas. And our favorite moon is back, everybody. Don't always get to see this in a run, in a bingo run.
Okay. He also okay. Yay!
That's it. Yay! Neo, it will never be dead in my heart, okay? It lives on forever.
Alright, and that's a bingo for Kerbis. We will check on his wooded stuff real quick.
So yeah, GG to Kerbis. His unstable internet proceeds into the bracket. Hello, Kerbis.
Hey, welcome. Alright, so
Hey.
which sub areas did you do? Because we had the 6 in sand, the 2 in lake, at least 2 in wooded, and then 4 in metro.
Yeah, I did 6 in Metro and 4 in Wooded. So
You
it
did-
was 6 in Sand, 2 in Lake, that's 8. 4 in Wooded is 12, and 6 in Metro is 18.
I must have just missed the second sub area in metro then.
Yeah, I did the
Or the third
bullet,
one, rather.
I did the bullet building, the outfit door, and the crowded street.
Right,
Metro.
okay. What was your second one in wooded? The
I did the
Tank?
shard room, the rocket shard room,
Okay.
and then the one that's in any percent, the flooded pipeway.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey guys.
Okay.
And yeah, I
Hey, Steve.
apologize about my internet, but if Speed Gaming wants me to, I locally
Yeah.
recorded that. I can upload it if they want me to. Because I
Not
think
really
it was
up
cut
to
out
us,
for like
so.
basically all of Wooded and Lost, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It
The-
was part of Wooded and all of Cloud Kingdom.
Yeah. See,
Okay.
it came back in right at the beginning of Lost.
Yeah.
So fog, yeah, go down to like moon 39 through like 42 in wooded. I have your stream pulled up, so I have. Okay, so those, yeah, 39 through 42 are those, and then
Wow, is JKP really getting down to the nitty gritty to make sure.
look, we had a mishap the other day, so I'm just double checking.
Hey, no, yeah, I don't blame you.
Okay.
It's-
Because it was,
Everything else, I totally believe you in.
It was Samurai Man versus Barbs, and Barbs missed a couple of sub areas or something.
Right. Yeah, as for everything else on here, I know you got, so we're
Yeah.
fine with
Um,
everything else on here.
I actually
and then
I didn't skip the tucked in the tunnel, not on purpose. I don't know what I was thinking there. I got the fire bro capture, and that must have just like thrown off my thinking somehow. 'Cause I'm not used to doing that. And
I
just
mean, we
quickly
also
skipped that
technically
time.
didn't. Yeah, now thinking about it, we technically didn't see all 7 moons from Nuts on stream.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I'm not worried about
missing that.
I'm
Nut,
not worried about
missing
that.
that nut wasn't a big deal since I was already going up to the top of Wooded anyway to get that sub area and stuff. Like, there's plenty of nuts that you can get.
Yeah, 7 isn't hard to hit, given that you get 6 just doing any percent.
Right.
So anyway,
Metro is down to
assuming
moon
this is a
30.
congratulations, Kerbis.
Thank you. That
Yeah,
was
congrats.
I hated that board.
Yeah, me too. That was terrible.
That was a lot of things to track. You should see my post-it note right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of just completely like chess timers, slots, areas, nut moons, music note moons, shard moons,
Costumes.
costumes, captures, like every single
This was-
hard to track thing is on there.
Except for 8-bits.
This was one of those rare instances where I didn't really have a route when I was done with the brutal fight in Cascade. Like I still had no idea what I was doing. Like you might have
Right.
noticed I was kind of frantically running around trying to decide what to do. So I got I got checkpoints, I got the chest moon. I kind of started to get coins, but then decided not to get coins, and then decided to get coins again. I was getting
we were-
captures. Like I had no idea what I was doing, and I kind of like
I wasn't even sure if 45 regional coins was like the best idea to do for Cascade, because that's almost all of them.
Yeah, see, it's all but that one sub area pretty much. But yeah, like I don't know, everything was just hard to track in that, and it was definitely something where it's kind of hard to pick out a route early on, just because there's so much where there's not a whole lot of synergy aside from like sub areas, and that's about it. CMFP, how did you feel about your route and play?
I really, when I looked at this board, I thought it was awful because there are a bunch of things that I really don't like doing. Like captures, I just don't really know at all, so I try to avoid that at all costs. But I think that square was in a really good position. That, like, if I had been able to do that, it would have been really helpful. I also ended up accidentally choosing snow over seaside a couple minutes ago, so I would have lost anyway. Like no matter what. And then, yeah, but there's just so many goals that are all like kind of a lot to do. Like with the 45 regionals in Cascade, I was thinking about that, but then I wasn't really sure if I could get basically everyone in Cascade, so I kind of avoided that one. And World Peace and Metro is really slow, and there were just a lot of things I felt really limited the board, and I was like okay with my final route, but I would have ended up being in Seaside for kind of a long time. So I still needed to get 4 checkpoints there, 3 chest moons, some purple coins, 1 cork moon, and then the music notes moon. So it was just kind of a lot.
Yeah, see, even though there was only like 3 squares as far as Snow Seaside goes, there were a lot of late Metro stuff like Peace and 26 moons. But then you had to go to Metro no matter what. Like there wasn't even a row or column really, aside from maybe like column 4 where that didn't go to at least Metro.
Yeah. And then also with the treasure chest moons, I like can't really do, you know that jump in Lake where you go to like the painting moon and there's the chest there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really do that. I'm really bad at that. So I gave it one try and then I just gave up. So I figured
It's
out.
okay. No one blamed. That is a really tough jump, even though Kerbis got it in his first try.
Yeah, I looked at the stream, like I looked at the speed gaming stream really briefly, and I saw Kerbis get it. I was like, oh man, damn it.
Okay, so with that, we do have another match starting at 3:30. So, and it's
Yeah, we should do.
JKB in it. So,
Yeah, I'm gonna go start up my stream actually. Thanks for playing, you guys.
All right, well, GG.
yeah, GG. So, I'm gonna stay. I am actually gonna come off the commentary for a bit to help the other commentator prepare, but we'll be back in a bit. Just waiting for this, setup to happen and everything. So, I don't know, like, see you in like 5 maybe.